A group of area residents continues to oppose the Waasigan transmission line despite claims from Hydro One that none of them will be displaced from their homes. Hydro One's announcement this week that the multi-million-dollar contract has been awarded has only solidified the dissent among the Neighbors on the Line group. As Carl Langdon tells us, they're demanding more transparency from the utility.
Hydro One insists the Waasigan transmission line won't drive them from their homes, but the neighbors on the line still aren't convinced. The group held a meeting on Wednesday evening at the Cam Community Center, where members discussed concerns and next steps.
We were promised by Hydro One at our previous meeting before the announcement of the kind of declining of our alternative route for their preferred route, that we would be given the criteria, the detailed criteria that they used to determine their routes in the first place. Literally looked us in the eye and said, we promise we will get that to you at least a couple of days before we announce it.
Menard insists those details didn't come until after Hydro One had announced that they had been given the green light to begin the second phase of the line's construction starting in 2025. And Menard says he still has no idea how Hydro One will ensure he and his neighbors will remain in their homes. The contract to install the line has been officially awarded to Vallard Construction, but affected residents say Hydro One still hasn't told them the plan to keep them in their homes.
No, other than no one will lose their home. Just a broad blanket statement saying no one will be forced from their home.
But Menard insists those details didn't come until after Hydro One had announced that they had been given the green light to begin the second phase of the line's construction starting in 2025. And Menard says he still has no idea how Hydro One will ensure he and his neighbors will remain in their homes.
I'm very confused as to how they feel they can mitigate and go around and nobody's going to lose their home. They haven't given us any kind of information that would even allude to the fact that it's possible, other than them saying it's possible.
And Menard doesn't believe he can trust Hydro One to keep that promise. Carl Langdon, TBT News.